common problem on these 107 SLs is the fog lights start to rust, just like this one here. And when you take them to pieces, take the chrome trim off, you'll see that inside it's all rusted like that, and there's a limit to what you can do in terms of getting a wire brush on that. So what we're actually going to do is stick these in a solution of evaporust for a few days. Put the worst piece in, put in the evaporust, make sure it's all covered. That is job done. About a week of sitting in the evaporust solution, this piece comes out looking like this. What we're going to do is just go over it with a brass brush, get rid of all of that loose rust, wash it off with warm water. Then we're going to start patching those holes with fiberglass, then filling them, and then respraying these pieces. We fiberglassed the chrome trims and let them dry overnight. You can see what we're going to do now is just use car body filler and sand them back. Just put a little bit of filler on here over the fiberglass. I'm going to smooth that out now with a little bit of sandpaper and then fill it again. All these chrome surrounds have been filled, fiberglassed, and I've sprayed them up with Eastman rust encapsulator. This will stop the rust coming back, and it also serves as both a primer and, if you like, a top coat as well. But what we're going to do now is we're going to spray paint these with chrome spray paint to see what they come out like. But also going to try vinyl wrapping one of them with chrome vinyl wrap. I've never done it before, but I figure how hard can that possibly be. But just before we do, what we need to do is spray them with gloss, high gloss black, because the chrome paint needs a gloss backing. Similarly with the vinyl wrap, when it arrives it's going to need a shiny gloss backing. So the next thing to do is just to spray these ones up with black gloss. This one here I'm going to leave as chrome. There wasn't really any holes in this one at all. I've just sprayed the inside of it with rust encapsulator to stop any holes in the future, but we're going to use that one as a test to see what the original chrome piece looks like versus ones that we've repaired. First glance, this Bosley chrome spray paint, $8.99 from eBay, has done an amazing job on that thing there. The gloss hasn't quite dried on these ones, so we're going to give them a couple of hours to dry. But what I am going to try and do is see if I can tidy up the chrome inside of here with this Bosley chrome spray and see how we get on with that. Well, these have actually come up really nicely. We're using this Bosley chrome spray. Obviously it's not real chrome, but it's actually come up with a really nice finish. You would barely know that that had been sprayed. And if you spray both of them on your car, even if you've only repaired one of them, you can spray that stuff straight over the chrome. These ones here have been heavily repaired, and you can see that where I've rushed it and I haven't filled properly. What I should have done here and here is just refilled it, sanded it and refilled. But once again, you're not going to see that. The back of these things, if you remember, they were completely holy before, but they're not going to rust anymore. And once they're on the car, they're going to look as good as new. These glass lenses can be stained with rust or other dirt that's quite difficult to get out with just warm water. So you can just put a drop of Brasso or some other type of grinding fluid in there, and then just use an electric drill with a cotton wool bed, and you'll find that you can get all the way into these little grooves and clean that out really well. It works quite well to get rid of those stubborn stains. You've de-rusted all the parts and sprayed them. The next thing is to put it back together. First of all, put the light bulb in here. The next thing you want to do is connect the earth of the light bulb to here, which I'll do off camera. Connected the earth wire on, you take the live wire and feed it through the rubber grommet like so. The next thing is this is going to clip inside the casing. Now the only thing you need to remember is this little tag here lines up with a hole just here. When I took this one to pieces, it was in the wrong way round, so don't make that mistake. When you do come to reattach everything, make sure that the negative goes to this terminal here, and the positive is attached to the wire coming out of the bulb, depending on how your car's wired, or the positive is connected down here. If you connect it up the wrong way round, the bulb won't work for some strange reason. Putting this back in, line up the tag first, and then gently just push this around. It should sit in there nice and easily. Once you've got this in snugly and cleaned the glass just with warm soapy water, should be all it requires. This should click back on. Make sure the Bosch word is the right way up. These brackets go at the top. And once that's on, you can gently just bend these back in. Don't use too much force, you don't want to snap off those tags. Put everything back together. It's time to put the whole unit back on the car. Now, every car I've looked at has got different wiring. This particular light has got two wires coming out of it, the positive and the negative, and it connects to the positive and negative wires on the car. But you might find when you take your car light, fog light off, it only has one wire coming out, the positive wire, and that the negative or the earth is actually coming from the chassis, in which case you're going to need to just sand off a little bit of paint and make sure that the actual fitting is getting a good earth from the body of the car. So we're going to put this one back on the way it came off and then test it. Both lights are fitted on now and working, and it's very difficult to tell, if not impossible to tell, which one of those has been sprayed with chrome spray and which one is an original chrome insert. Can you tell?